Saw this on the InfoWars. France deploys floating water barrier to block migrants bound for UK. French authorities have erected a floating barrier to block boats carrying migrants entering the English Channel, according to reports. The river Cachet, probably said that wrong, which runs through the department of Pas de Calais and empties into the channel, has become popular with smugglers using taxi boats to pick up groups of migrants hoping to reach England. A new floating dam consisting of buoys strung along a chain has been laid across the Cache in the port town of Taples. Probably said that wrong. Since the beginning of the year, 22 taxi boats have been identified on the Cache, I'll just call it Cache, with an average of 46 migrants on each boat, without life jackets. Yeah, because life jackets tend to be a bright color, which makes them easier to be spotted. But anyway, migrants are typically instructed to wade into the frigid water, sometimes up to their necks, and wait for the boats to arrive. So, are they expecting me to feel sympathy? I mean, if you deliberately wade into freezing cold water, you're gonna get cold. So, yeah, I don't have any sympathy for that. Smugglers then travel a short distance down the river with their passengers and out into the channel, effectively bypassing French beach patrols. Authorities claim they are fully committed to fight against illegal immigration. Well, no, they're not. If they were, they would make it undesirable for these illegal immigrants. Get rid of all the incentives, all the handouts. I've heard of refugees being put up in 5-star hotels. In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, the reason why you have so many illegal immigrants is because they know if they get into these places, they'll get so many handouts. If you take away those handouts and make life miserable for illegal immigrants, they won't bother coming there because they know they won't get any handouts. But the politicians don't want it to stop because the UK's birth rate is so low. Now I'm going to pop in this video. I've used it quite a few times, but it illustrates my point exactly.
Now more than ever, we're short of workers. We have a population that is not reproducing it on its own with the same level that it used to. The only way we're going to have a great future in America is if we welcome and embrace immigrants, the dreamers, and all of them, because our ultimate goal is to help the dreamers, but get a path to citizenship for all 11 million or however many undocumented there are here.
And yes, I know this is in America, but it's the Western world. France, Britain, whatever, they're all the same. They all have a low birth rate. This guy's even making a motion with his hands, a pushing out motion. Who does that? Women. They're not having enough kids, so they have to bring in replacement, like this guy says. Anywho, back to the article. Security and emergency services are mobilized daily in order to thwart the actions of smugglers. Well, the smugglers see that there's money to be made in all this illegal human trafficking. That's why they do it. Like I said early on in the video, if the government was sincere in cracking down on these illegals and not encouraging it, there wouldn't be any smugglers because there wouldn't be any illegal immigrants. So, continuing with the article, emergency services are mobilized daily in order to thwart the actions of smugglers who are exploiting the distress of immigrant populations and causing the occurrence of new tragedies. 6 people were killed when a vessel carrying Afghan migrants capsized in the Channel last weekend. Afghan migrants? They're a long way from home. So this tragedy sounds very similar to people drowning in the Rio Grande trying to cross the border. So again, in that video, you have that politician wanting to grant citizenship to illegal immigrants. They shouldn't be eligible. They broke the law. They should be kicked out. Well, that's it for my thoughts on this asinine situation. Take care out there in clown world.